Now remember, Ms. Rogers has admitted the offense. Now the goals of this hearing are to determine what Ms. Rogers should do to lessen the harm done, to urge her to use better judgment, and to encourage Ms. Rogers to make positive contributions to the community. We will proceed with opening statements. Does the community wish to give an opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because the microphones are such that you need to be seated to use them, you may remain seated or you can come up here and speak and standing, okay? Mr. Sand.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today you're going to decide what to do when a student brings illegal drugs to school. First, you will hear from Robert Jackson, the principal of Ravenswood High School. On February 2nd of this year, Principal Jackson saw one of his students, Melissa Rogers, bring a marijuana cigarette into the school. This was the 4th time drugs have been brought into the school since the beginning of the year. There is no question that Ms. Rogers knew what she had done. In fact, Ms. Rogers confessed that the cigarette was hers and that she had smoked it earlier. The advocates for the respondent are going to try to convince you that Ms. Rogers is sympathetic. And while it may be true that Ms. Rogers has had problems at home, Ms. Rogers knew what she did was wrong. The truth of the matter is that what she did was illegal, and that this was a very serious crime that she had committed. Unless those who commit crimes like these learn the consequences of their actions, our community will suffer. We ask you consider these issues as you listen to the testimony you're about to hear. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sand. Does the respondent wish to give an opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, why don't you come forward and use the microphone here. This is Miss Lacey. Pull the microphone down so it's right in front of you. Beautiful.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am here to tell you a story of a young girl who is struggling with family issues. She must face the mother and father who fight at home and who she feels are about to divorce. Despite facing adversity at home, she still does well in school. Even so, these problems are a heavy burden for this young girl to bear. On February 2nd, 2009, Melissa Rogers made an unwise decision. In a desperate cry for help, this vulnerable girl tried a marijuana cigarette to soothe the pain of having to face her parents' constant fighting. She then made the mistake of bringing that cigarette to school. Today, testimony will show that her circumstances contributed to her poor decision. Testimony will also demonstrate that she has no previous offenses, and furthermore, she is a good student. Based on these factors, it seems clear that she will not do this again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lacey.